Just got out of school on this cloudy fall day. I think I'm gonna head out and stick up a few Marten boxes, try to get a head start. There's only 3 days until it opens, so I'm gonna get this closed in as soon as possible, and this is gonna be my skinning shack. It's all right now because it's not that cold out yet, but when it gets cold, it's gonna need to be done up or everything's just gonna freeze. But I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna head out now and stick up a couple boxes. Try to get a head start. Not gonna put any traps in them yet, but just stick up a couple boxes. And yeah, I'll see you on the line. Looks like a decent little spot to put a box. We're right on this juniper. Right here. Perfect. Get the camera stuck up. Actually, backside right here. I want to reach as high as I can. I'm going to go as high as I can because of the snow. First I'm going to start the screw off here. Oh, this bit, I didn't realize this bit was so wore out as it is. Oh yeah, he's wore out. My box ain't coming now. I won't be able to get it now. Got one. Took the wrong drill too, but yeah, but use another one at the shed. Okay. Here's my first box there. Is a good, say, 5.5 feet off the ground, probably. He's lower than my head, but well, 7/24, November 1st, opening day of Marten trapping. I got about 8 boxes out now. Just sat back here now for a break. Steady belt there for a few minutes, but not fit for filming yet because it's pitch black for one, and it's blowing a hurricane. So when it gets daylight enough to see around outside, I'll video setting a few. And even though it's blowing really hard and a little bit rainy, hopefully we can see a grouse or two and get a couple shots on video. I also got a little surprise to show you guys. Stay tuned. Getting a little hungry. Breakfast before I left. Get some snacks here. Oh yeah. Breakfast of champions. Tea. Turkey sandwich. trying to kill a bit of time here now and wait for it to get daylight out. It's not as good trying to do anything in the dark. I'm not in that big of a hurry. I just couldn't sleep, so I left. Some fellas left 12 o'clock last night. This part of the road here that I'm on is don't get too much pressure, so no need to push it back to the. Like I said, I see a couple grouse now this morning. I doubt we'll see many, but hopefully a few. It's 7:32 there now, so I'd say about around 8 o'clock it should be late enough to see it. Time is going back, I guess, tomorrow. Mornings are gonna be brighter in the mornings, but I'm not gonna have no evening left, which is bad for me because I'm in school till 3 o'clock. Get out of school, check my traps. I'm checking everything in the dark by then, so. So it's 8:01 now, and it's quite a bit more, quite a bit brighter out. Still windy, but I'll take you in and show you me putting up a box. A few boxes back there, 2 rows. Well, I had more than that, but they're used now. Okay. This bag, nice stuff for setting the trap. Trap right here. I'm using a 120 Conibear. Yes, it's not a big trap, and yes, I can set it with my hands, but it's much easier with these. Much faster. There. Set. Grab a box. Piece of fish for bait. Inside the box there's a nail. Put your bait on that nail. These 2 notches are for your trap to go in. And I could have covered that with plywood, but I just used some scrap pieces and kept some open spots just for the scent to get out a little better. No, Marten can't get in through there, so. Oh, one more thing. I just remembered. Change this battery. These drills are amazing. Milwaukee. This battery here, he's a little bigger, but this one, just look how small this drill is. And you should see, like, it lasts forever. It lasts a long time on that battery. These full. Okay. Back in. Gloves on. I didn't get no water on there. See this tree right here, I think. My buddy, when he's at this, he has one of the Milwaukee cordless nail gun, brad nailers. It's fast, bang bang, the box is up, but this is not bad either. One would do it, but just because, oh, that's a nail. Just because I'm gonna throw one in the bottom. My God. There we go. Now a nail. Now I can set my trap. Pine marten are actually endangered on the island of Newfoundland. Here in Labrador, there's plenty to go around. So you're allowed to trap them here. But on the island, it's illegal to trap them. And it's actually illegal to use steel snare wire, because in case you get a marten, they won't be able to bust that steel snare wire. That's why on the island they have to use brass. And if they get caught in a brass snare, they'll most likely twist out of it and break it off. So if you never knew that, now you do. Trap goes up in these notches, bend the two springs back toward the notch, and I just hang this cable up on a nail I just put in and bend the nail up, and he's on. Here's a view up the box. The marten touches these two triggers right there and snap right over his head. Instant death. And these traps, they do not suffer at all. They're really powerful for how small they are, actually. Oh, now I'm in a rush. I forgot one thing. Lure. I gotta put up some skunk lure in the tree. Alright, let's go set another one. Let's see, right here. Oh, I see a good spot. Right here. Let's see if it's as good as any. Where it's full of it. This tripod is hard to get stuck up in the moss. If I can get it. Okay. First, just start the screw. This bit needs, I need to change this bit. Yeah, that's what I forgot on the last one. Not the last one I videoed. That is Trapper Bob's Marten lure. You just put a little dab on a twig for the scent to blow around in the wind a little bit. Woo! I got some on my fingers, let me tell you. That's gonna be hard to get off. For those of you watching, thinking, watch out for your hands or whatever, it'll give me a good snap, but I got the safeties on when I'm setting it, and it won't break anything. I can get it off. I knows how to get it off by myself. It might break my finger if I put just my finger in, but my hand won't break my hand. I got a buddy back in Churchill just got his hand caught in one. He knows who you is, buddy. He didn't know how to get it off. I dare say it was a bit painful. Here you go, another one. Look up in there, a piece of bait. Box up the tree. Now the only thing I need to do is right here. I'll show you here now. This thing's hard to lay down, I tell you that. I marks it on my GPS, but it's like when he gets to the point on the GPS, you might be a few feet down the road. So it's just, once he gets to the GPS waypoint, look at that piece of orange tape, and that's where he boxed up. That's what I find is easiest. As you can tell, I got my license now. And it's making a huge difference. Gives me lots more to do, and yeah, stuff like this is a lot easier than beating around on a side-by-side or whatever. I like it on a skidoo. Here, you can see that box just in there. I like it on a skidoo trapping too, but yeah, later on in the winter I might trap a bit on skidoo. But for right now, this is how I'm going to trap. And while I'm at it, I'm going to have that box that I just took in there with me, that gray tub, and have that ready to go again here now. I got a dozen out now or so, or 13 including that pole set. Okay, there we go. Box in the bin. Now needs that trap ready. Like I said, you can set these with your hands if you forget your setters. But when you're putting them out by the dozen, like I'm putting out 44 today, hopefully. I don't want to set 44 of these. Squeezing them together, it's just not good on the hands. Okay. On to the next one. Snowing a bit there now, and actually just up the road there's a dip, there's a brook there, and I think just to change it up for Marten, I'm gonna throw another Marten box there, but I'm gonna set them on the ground for mink by that brook. Looks like the beavers might have this dammed off downstream a little bit. Just flooded up. I think over right there is where I'm gonna put my box. Let's give this a try. I haven't seen any grouse yet, which doesn't surprise me. It's absolute horrible weather. Oh yeah, beavers do have this took over. See where they were chewing on these sticks? They got it beat down right here. It's a pretty deep channel right there. This might be a good spot to try to get a beaver, depending if they're here or not. That's a good channel right there to put a 330 down in. I can't cross that. Oh yeah, I can try cross right here. See, the beavers are chewing on those trees over there. I think a mink box would be fine right here, alongside of this tree, so I can use that tree as an anchor. Piece of fish in there. They like fish. That's what they're eating. Oh my. Having a hard time standing this up today. Okay. So just gonna take this hammer, nail, and this tree for the trap, so if he does get caught badly, he won't take off my trap. I just screw this box on this way, so the notch just works, or I can have an out off of it like this. Here we go. But I suppose this will work. I'm gonna get that screw in there. There we go. Oh, what did I do? Oh, it's right here. The trap. It's really windy. Not too bad down here, but in here, up on the pole line, just roar. Sounds like fake wind, like the sound that it's making. She is blowing. I gotta move this safety back a bit so it fits in the box a little better. Track up to the heart. I don't know if they like this stuff or not, but put some in the tree anyways. Look at a Marten here, you never know. Alright, it's on a bit of a slant, but that don't matter, they can jump up in there, no problem. This looks like a good little channel to try to get an otter, actually. Put a 330 there, get a chance at a beaver or an otter. On to the next spot. You guys see what I'm seeing? Mr. Spruce Grouse. Now he's on this old wood road. So I'm gonna try to drive him off. I don't want to shoot him right in the middle of the road. Even though it's not a highway or anything. Oh, another one in the tree in there. Huh. I got 2 bullets in my pocket. Luckily the truck's not right there. But there's 2 there, you can see 2 right away. It's quite possible there's more. I think I'm gonna... Oh, there he goes. I don't know where he went. Try it, that one there in that tree now. Oh. Wants to go. Good chance there's more around. Oh. Headshot. It's always good. Huh. I don't know if there's everyone on this side of the road or not. That one that flew, he went a ways. I wouldn't say he went very high up in the tree in a wind like this, but you can put yourself. Oh, there he just flew again. So no, he don't want nothing to do with me. Leave him alone. I don't see any more. Nice big one. Spruce grouse. I'm going to show you a trick now that I got this bird. And I learned off the season 11 alone winner, William Larkham. He taught me this trick. I'm watching his videos since I was as long as I can remember. So I'm just going to show you now at the next trap. This one's going to be hard to screw up there because I used a scrap piece. The back plate is not so long. Can't get drilling in no further. He's only got pretty good now. Let's see. Piece of bait. Okay. Now, bait's hanging now. Too far. Okay, now get a lure. Oh no, it's getting on the bottom of it. Okay. Nail the trap up. Actually, I'm going to pull that nail out. Go on this side. This side of the tree got a little bit of sap on it, and I don't want to. Can't wait to check them now in a couple days, 2 days. I'll check them. Unless it gets too warm, I'll check them warm. But I can't wait to see if it all works out. I'm hoping so. This is all new area to me. Now, what the? There. Okay. Now about that trick I was telling you. Once you're picking them, pick them around the box. I'll pick a few off. He's hard to pick, I'll tell you that. And throw the feathers all up over the tree as you're picking. He will not pick. Just tear the skin right out. Very good. The breast meat's what I'm looking for with it anyways. Okay, here we go. Oh yeah. box of stuff. Save that. Should save that for the next box, actually. Oh. All right. So, all these feathers hanging in the tree all over. Hopefully bring some attention to a marten. Just set another mink box just down there in the bottom of that spruce. Got my thumb in the trap. Luckily only one spring went off. The safety was on the other one. That's a different kind of trap. On my Marten ones, the safety stays on them. That one slips off, and so one safety slipped off and snapped me over the thumb, but one spring, and it don't hurt that bad anyway, so. Nice little brook here. I heard there was nice trout in it. Like, I saw a picture of a couple decent sized trout in it, and I tried there 2 or 3 times, and I never got nothing with any size. So yeah, just up here, up the road a little bit, the beavers actually got a brook dammed off, and I was there earlier to fall trying to get one, shoot one, and they wouldn't come out. But I think someone had traps on the house anyway, so yeah, well, I got 18 boxes left to put out, but it's 11:16, so I think I'm gonna have a boil up now. She's snowing pretty good though. It's windy too, so I'm gonna have to find a real thick spot. Hopefully get into the wind. All right, I made up a little spot. Wood is really wet because we've had a day and a bit of pouring down rain and now snow. So everything's wet, but I'll get it going. So, camera stuck up here. Normally I'd use birch bark and whatever, but I had that in the truck. It don't burn very good. It's not that good of fire starter, but it's better than this soaking wet with all this stuff with all the snow on it. Right? Try to hold it over and try this stuff out a bit. Seems like it wants to catch on the bottom there. He's trying to go. There he is. Where is he to? It's Gray Jay. Oh, what's that over here? They're one of my favorite birds when I'm in the woods. Good for keeping you company. Okay, I'm just gonna put some wood on over the top. Let that stuff dry out. There's enough on the bottom now that it'll stay going. She's smoky. Some more of that stuff. Starting to go there now pretty good. I was a little chilly, holding everything up. But, I'm soon going to sit back now and eat my sandwich. And I got something to show you. Alright, so I recently got sent this little hatchet by BeaverCraft, which is a company out of Ukraine, over in Europe. It's hand forged. Good, comes really sharp. Weighs about a pound and a half. Pretty good balance. Right there somewhere. I found it earlier. It has a wedge in here, just pinned over with a little brass pin. Get no worries about that coming out. This sheath here is made out of a cowhide. Put a nice little logo on it. And this beautiful ash wood handle. Yeah, I've been using it a few times. I went on an overnight trip with the junior rangers there last weekend, and I used it. I find even though it's a little small, little tiny hatchet, is perfect for throwing in your backpack and going camping, hiking, whatever. It's perfect for this stuff. I find even though it's small, it has pretty decent cheeks on it. So for small wood, like so, you can split it no problem. It's hand forged, said. BeaverCraft pinned in it there, marked in it. Little hole here for rope or whatever. It also comes with, I don't have it on me right now, also a cowhide made belt clip, whatever you want to call it, or your belt goes through it, goes on your belt, slides in here, and you can walk around like this. It's comfortable, you don't feel it digging in. It's a really nice little axe. I really enjoyed using it so far. It's called the AX1 Bushcraft Carving Hatchet. They call it the carving hatchet, which I understand why. You can get right up in here and, you know, carve. That's where it feels best, to be honest. The handle fits perfect in your hand right there. So the AX1 Bushcraft Hatchet. You search that up. You can get it on BeaverCraft Tools website. You can also get it on Amazon for about 115 bucks, I believe. It's well worth it. It's well made, sturdy little axe. Fits nicely in the hand, like I said. Yeah, weighs about a pound and a half. So I got a good little weight to it. It's good for if you want to split anything or chop something, chop a log. You need that bit of weight, right? But it's not too heavy to throw in your bag or have here. It's perfect here. This is where I had it. Where I can't have a belt with these, I just don't have it right now. But when I was with the Rangers, I had it on my belt. It's perfect. It's really comfortable. It's not digging into you. You can bend over like this, and it don't hurt. It's perfect. I like it. Highly recommend BeaverCraft Tools. They make. Also, when I had Neil up here with me from Black River Outdoors, he had BeaverCraft knife. Bushcraft knife, and man, it was perfect for everything. I even fished with it, and they make Really good quality tools, handmade, hand forged. Highly recommend. Thanks BeaverCraft for sending it out to me. Whoa! She's rotten. Blooper. Got the fire going pretty good there now. That's what I call a lunch bag. Bread bag with a sandwich, a bar, and a water into it. Perfect. Or as my grandfather would call it, he's lunch can. Toast it, but not so toasted anymore. Sandwich, turkey sandwich. Poured down rain, I'm talking poured, last night for the entire night, the entire evening. It was Halloween last night. Every kid that came to the door soaking wet. We're still out anyway. We got 90 trick-or-treaters, I believe. It's not bad for, I guess there's probably 130 in the school or so. I spent last night making boxes, mostly. I was putting the mesh over the top, or a couple pieces of board, whatever I used, and cutting notches. I had the boxes already made. I got, I think I took 44 with me. I got 18 left, so. If it wasn't for these pants, I'd be having a miserable day, though. They're soaked almost right through. Well, pretty much right through, but my pants aren't actually that wet. So, if it weren't for these, well, I'd been gone home by now. Because my legs are starting to get pretty cold there now. I'll move a bit closer to the fire and warm them up. Then we're going to hit the road. See how many more we can get out. Got them steaming pretty good. Now I draw them out a little bit. Still having fun though, even though I'm soaked. Gotta love it. I'm in a little bit of a hurry this morning because I only got 5 hours. But last night seemed to be a nice night on traps. So I'm heading out to check them. Let's see what the day brings. I think this might be box number 5 or 6, I can't remember. But I can't see the box from this one, so you gotta walk in a little ways here. Bit of snow last night, fresh snow on the ground. Woohoo! What a absolute beauty. And he's big too. Look at that. In the words of William Markham, another big lamb butte. Look at that. Nice dark Labrador Marten. Bait still in the trap. He got one scratch at it. That was it. Game over. Well, I'll replace this trap now and we'll keep moving. Frozen or anything, so I didn't need to replace the trap. That beauty. Beautiful little animal. Now, all I gotta do, put the trap back in this box. Well, that's exciting, I must say. Really exciting. It gives me a lot of hope for this trap line. Safety's back off. Super happy about that one. Woo, on to the next. This is probably, I don't know, 10 boxes later. I see the box in here, but I can't see the trap. I see a bit of color of something. Oh. Holy crap. What a monster. What a monster. Oh my goodness. He's a bit light in color, but that's besides the point. Look at the size of this thing, man. Holy crap. Woo! Last year I spent like 2 months trapping and I only ever got one marten in a day. That was my first year at it, so getting better already. Perfect. Change this one out now and move on to the next one. That's a real marten. This box is 10 inches long. That's 10 inches of him just down past his tail. Nice. Alright. Let's keep heading up the road. A little over half, we're maybe around halfway up the line here now. Can't see the, oh, he's right there, sir. In the back of that tree. Nothing in that one. Okay. Let's keep going. Can't see this one from the road. Walk in. I got about 10 traps left, I'd say. He's still in there. Yep. Okay. Let's keep moving. She iced over a little bit last night, but not much. Not much for November. That's for sure. Something caught my eye going up the road. Looks like a moose track. It's that big. I have never seen a wolf track that big in my life. Makes my hand can fit inside of it. That's huge. Oh, I'd like to catch that one. Anyway, I got one last trap right here. I was in a bit of a hurry when I set it yesterday, so I didn't clear away any brush. Whoa. All right, well, 2 marten in one night on all brand new boxes. So it's all new to them. It's all just put there. And we got 2 out of it, so that's the main thing. Man, those tracks are huge. Huge. Well, thank you all for watching. Good start to the trapping season. I'm very happy we got with those 2 marten. Actually, it's better than I thought we were gonna do. These 2, one real dark, one's a bit lighter, but I'm happy with that. Anyway, like I said, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one. Just pulling up on a mink set here. Not sure if you can see that. I'll try to zoom in. There's something brown down right there. So I'm dark shutter off. Let's go have a look at what it is. Tracks there. Well. We didn't get Mr. Mink, but we did get Mr. Marten. What a beaut! Oh man! Oh crap, I gotta zoom in. Didn't mean to do that on you. But just look at that. Oh, another big lamb butte, boy. You see a yellow patch on him. Bait's still in there. All right, well, let's reset and keep on moving.